Hi, my name is Avio. Every year I get 6,000 demo submissions from artists all around the world for record label signing consideration. Every other day I review 30 to 60 of them right here on Record Label Boss. If you want to support your favorite artist in getting a recording deal, or if you want to find out what makes or breaks a demo, or if you just want to hang out, have fun, and talk about the music industry, you are very welcome to join us right here on Record Label Boss, and I'll see you on the next show. Hello and welcome to Record Label Boss, the Weird Wednesday edition with your boy Avio on the microphone. Hello and welcome to Record Label Boss on this 10th of February, and it is a Wednesday indeed, my friends. And welcome to Record Label Boss. And I didn't start some things, oh my god. Every single time I forget to do something. Really, I do. I'm a horrible person. Right. Nah, magic. All right. So, hello and welcome to Record Label Boss on February the 10th of February. It's Wednesday. It's Weird Wednesday with your boy Avio on the microphone. How you doing, everybody? Hello and welcome. Chowdhury Rai, welcome. Scotty, welcome everybody that's on Twitch, on Facebook, on YouTube, on Reddit, on VK, on DLive, on Trovo, on Africa, and everywhere around the world. Welcome to Record Label Boss, the show. And hey, Johnny, how you doing, my man? Hello, Empire 9, how you doing, my man? And in the true spirit of Weird Wednesday, I had an enormous amount of mess-ups already on the show because some of the streams didn't start, some of the streams I didn't start, and then I said, it's December. So welcome to Record Label Boss, the Weird Wednesday edition, and true to form, Wednesday's always weird, and it just keeps getting weirder, right? Okay, so let us see how many submissions we got today. What? I thought it would be less. 36. That's a good amount of submissions for a Wednesday, where usually we don't have so much. So we got 36 submissions today. That is actually quite a bit for a Wednesday. Guess artists have been, happy December, yeah, have been really busy doing music and submitting it to your favorite record label, Count Zero Records, that is, of course. So today we're going to be busy, and we're going to check out these 36 submissions from artists all around the world. Welcome to the show. If you want to participate in the show, there's two things you can do. You can go to twitch.tv/recordlabelboss, and you can chat with us and talk, and then everything you say will be on the show. Or you can, later, when the phone number comes up, you can call in and you can chat to me like Paul did on the last show. What's up? All right, and here we go with the first submission. That's King C from the USA. Wow, that was a interesting introduction for me today. And this is Cool's Ironic. And I had a wonderful chit-chat with an artist from this show today. The guy that made Tornado. In case you... I don't know if you can remember. That funny country rap. Turns out he does like funny rapping. And he's a great guy. So, I think chances are good that we're going to bring him on board. So that was good for me today. And now we're talking to about 2 to 3 artists every single day. So we're kind of like on a run here, I'd say. And as always, if you want to submit something, or you have a friend that wants to submit something, or if you want to contribute, or you wonder what our social medias are, I put everything on recordlabelboss.com. I updated it this week, and there's literally everything to know about Record Label Boss is at recordlabelboss.com. Even like Patreons, merchandise, demo submission buttons, about me, who wants to know that, right? And all that stuff. So totally check out our recordlabelboss.com. And we're listening to King C. Sounds pretty decent, doesn't it?
Listen, you bad as a motherfucker. Leave these other hoes sad as a motherfucker. You mine now, my ex mad as a motherfucker. She trash.
And Johnny says, have you ever thought about to move somewhere else to work wherever this industry works better than Austria, like USA? Well, yes, Johnny, that's why I founded my labels. I have 3 labels in America, 1 in Croatia and 1 in Austria. And I actually have label managers in America that work for my subsidiary labels. So the answer is yes, I have. And I'm really happy how it works now. I have super great people working with me on the subsidiary labels. And that's working out really, really well, because Austria is like, I don't have a single Austrian artist on my label, and I'm not going to, you know.
Damn, Spancy.
Yeah, I put him in the second. So since I don't want to move, I kind of like branch out. So whenever I find a good guy or girl that likes to run a record label, I kind of like sit together with them and work out the details, and then we start a subsidiary label. I currently have them in Austria, Croatia, and the United States. So in the US we have 4? Yeah, 4. Yeah, in the US we have 4, and then we're doing this thing here in Austria and in Croatia, so in total it's like 6. But then again, Austria isn't really a label because there's nobody on it, and the Austrian operation is just me with all the administration, so it's not really a label. It's more like Count Zero Records administration thingy. That's why I say I have 5, you know. Your cam setup is on point. Thank you so much, Bad Girl. Mad Girl, Sad Girl. That is a funny name. Thanks very much. That's nice to hear. I'm always happy when I get some positive feedback. Because a lot of people just give negative feedback, and that's kind of annoying. Okay, Savage Storms, USA Internet. That isn't so bad either. What's up with this Wednesday? Usually we get like a lot of weird stuff on Wednesday, and now we actually got pretty good like thingies. The first 2 were actually Not bad. Okay, Johnny, what are the label names? Why don't you say it more often? Because it's not an advertisement stream. It's my personal show that I like. And I have people in the audience that I appreciate. And I don't know. I don't want to cheapen the show by constantly blowing and tooting into my own horn. There's so many people that do that online, you know. These freaking Chad bros, fist pumping, come into my group, learn how to make billions, idiots. And I just really hate them. But quickly, in Croatia, we have Count Zero Records of Croatia / Europe. That's the European Count Zero Records. In America, we have Count Zero Records Incorporated, which is the holding company for the American labels. We have Moody Cactus Records, ran and managed by Tanya Howard. We have St. Jerome Music, ran and managed by Ken Tucker. We have Tumble Honey Records, which is currently also managed by Tanya, but we're looking for a different manager there. And then we have another operation that's Count Zero Records TV. That isn't the label, but it's a department headed by Scotty, who's in the chat here. He's head of Count Zero Records TV, and that makes the 5. And it's necessary to have them because we need to be present in the European and the American market with companies for various reasons like touring. It just makes things a lot easier to have companies on both sides of the pond. Magic Mike Records, that's right. Hey Mike D, what's up? Mike D from Karma's Tea, world famous music producer and keyboard whiz, I would say. Mike made music for... Mike, which film or TV show did you make the music for? I keep forgetting. Tell us. Yeah, Magic Mike Records. Lol, Chad bros, I'm crying, lol. That's funny. Hey, Polly. Hey, Polly, I listened to your song, and it was actually really good. I was pleasantly surprised because I was a little bit scared that your song is going to suck, but it doesn't. So I'm really excited for it. I think when we release it, it's going to go really well. And I like the many effects and the wave files that you put in there. That makes it like not boring. And that's like super important to not be boring. So Polydews, which is like... What's the artist name? It's just... Polly, which artist name are you gonna go with? Not that I'm saying the wrong thing here. Lights Out, it didn't do very well. Made the film music for Lights Out. I think it's a boxing movie or something. But still, you know, Mike is great. Okay, I gotta listen. I'm so excited about everything that's happening today. Yeah, boxing. A little bit much auto-tune, but I'll pass him. Wow, 3 passes! 3 songs, 3 passes. How is that even freaking possible? Too much auto-tune again. That seems to be one of the bigger problems, that people are just auto-tuning too much. Oh, that sub's overdriven. Wait, Jesus. Yeah, that's really clipping right there. It is clipping. It is clipping! Okay, I gotta turn it down a little bit because it's clipping my eardrums out. Okay, I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. There's too much overdriving. it physically hurts me to listen to this song. Decent effort. Sub is fairly strongly overdriven and clipping, and you could go with less auto-tune. All the best and cheers. All right, next one. Anthony V, ready or not? Electropop techno. Okay. So far, so boring. So yeah, that's the with the labels, and I want to do a hip hop label. I'm working on a hip hop label. So far, it hasn't materialized, but you know, eventually. Okay, so Poli, you're gonna go with Brandon Scioto. Okay, Scioto, yeah. But it would be like Brandon Sciotto. It would be Sciotto. It's in Italian, you know. I was afraid to, but we got there. But I'm back to self-producing, so hopefully they will all be bangers. Well, yeah! Totally. Now that I told you you can do better, and you did better, so I'm proud of you. And now you need to do even better, and then it's going to be really awesome. Because I feel like you took that song a whole point up from where you first sent it to me. Train Records is like still in its inception phase because I couldn't find a URL that was open, a domain. Because Train Records, it's all registered to somebody. So I was actually not able to find anything that I could, you know, use as a brand name. Because if you want to use something as a brand name, or you want to build a brand, you have to make sure that it's actually available and that you can, you know, register it and that you can claim that name, you know. If it isn't available, then okay, no, this is very annoying. Decent effort. Okay, track that remains a bit random and has some not so well made vocal samples. All the best and cheers. So yeah. Okay, who's that? Matt Manzer, UK, Lose Myself. So we got a lot of ideas, you know. We got Train Records, then we got that hip-hop label thingy. Then we still gotta, like, rebirth Tumble Honey. But we're working on it, It mostly depends upon people. You need people and you need good people. You can make all the companies you want and make all the brands you want. If you don't have people to fill them with life, to work, to be competent, then it's all nothing, you know? So it's really down to the people. And as I'm connecting with more people, finding more people that want to work in my little group of companies, we're expanding. But that is... the center of it all is people. Uh-huh. Kind of like chill vibe here. Techno, melodic techno. That's what he submitted it. Deep house? No, it's not deep house. And it's not Weird Wednesday at all today. I have to say that actually most of the submissions that we had today were pretty freaking decent. So weird. I'm not even like 10 minutes into the show and I already got 3 on the second round. That never happens. Alright, second round.
You can be my dream girl, dream girl, dream girl.
In Italian, Sciotto, from what I understand, yeah? Sciotto. Sciotto. They don't say the C, you know, Sciotto. Thanks, boss. Yeah, the song was okay. Just had to flesh it out. However, super excited to show you what's next. Yep. Looking forward to it, my man. This is Bailey Fish. Australia Dream Girl. Okay. So Brandon's working on his debut album for us. And it's going to be really great. I'm not going to tell you too much about him. So we're going to hit the promo track once he's got a little bit more material, but it's going to be really cool. So if you want to talk to our artists, we have Mike D and Polydeuce in the chat. And if you want to talk to our head of TV, Scotty, he's also in the chat. And of course, if you want to talk to me, I'm here too. So there's literally a whole bunch of us in on this show. Where can you say that anywhere else? I see a lot of channels that do like talent shows, and there isn't a single professional in there, you know? It's like musicians playing their songs to random dudes. Okay, it's a bit too simple. That's too simple. Decent effort. Okay, track that is well produced, but remains a bit too simple over time. All the best and cheers. Tanya already made logos to say, Brandon Sciotto, my only fear of using my real name is that it's uncommon and listeners might have a difficulty searching it. Yeah, searching is very important. So Brandon, if you want to change your artist name, like right now would be a super good time to think about that and searchability and all that before we release the first material, you know. Now we can rebrand. Once that goes out, it's going to be a lot more difficult, you know. You could be like B-Sci or BS, you know, like Brandon Sciotto. BS the artist. It would certainly, you know. And this is Lou and Me from Italy. Never give up. A rockstar. Oh, the auto mode. How? Yeah. Really? I permitted that to be on the show. The auto mode caught it. Auto mode. And by the way, Scotty, I gave you edit permissions for the Twitch channel. So, you know. Never give up. Okay, this is maybe Eurovision. Yep, it's actually submitted under Eurovision, so okay. I know. Yeah. Decent effort. Okay, Euro track that could be improved in music and vocals. Okay, though. All the best and cheers. Yeah, I don't know. We've been getting more material and more fans. And we've been having the highest engaged week on Facebook for a very long time now because all of our metrics are going up. We're now engaging around 120,000 people every month. And it's going up. And it's been going really crazy. So I'm really happy that finally, you know, I think 2021 is going to be a good year for us and our artists. And this is Amy Naw, USA, Time and Time Again. Oh, it's Christian. Okay, Christian singer-songwriter.
Lead me by your truth and teach me. For you're the one who saves me. So love and compassion
Not bad, but boring.
that have led me time and time again. You have my whole life in your hands.
Christian music doesn't have to be boring.
Like a pardon
Hmm.
mold me for all your glory, oh God. I'll do as you command. You're the faithful one, my Jesus. The one who
Jesus.
keeps his promises.
In a bit of a...
My Savior.
Okay. Decent effort. Okay, track that is well produced. Vocals are okay. And melodics as well. Song is rather basic and remains without many variations. All the best and cheers. I think it's mostly a songwriting issue. I see that a lot, you know, the song has like the same 4 seconds. Da 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 da. Okay, this is Kaidia from Canada, Promises. And I'm not even sure if I should announce all of the tracks or if I just should keep playing them and... Okay, no for singing. He can actually not hit the lows. That is very interesting. Decent effort. Track is okay, but the vocals can't hit any low notes and need to be trained more. All the best and cheers. So this guy has the same problem as me. I have like a medium pitch voice. Some people say high pitch voice, you know.
I know I said that I would visit less performances. Think I lost my touch, these demons, my accomplices. And I'm sorry if I never known I get stupid, I'm foolish. All these beauties I
What's there's some kind of error.
Steady choosing. I can't say I'm stressed with all these goals, I'm probably cool. And I don't wanna do
What is this? Come on. I hate that when it does that. That's a live show for you, right? E the G121 is asking, how long ago did you start this stream? Like streaming or this very stream? This very stream has been going for like 20 minutes. But I started streaming in June last year, I'd say. For like the first time in my life. Okay. So yeah, the show is about, it's not a year old yet. And then I had a summer break. And when I came back from the summer break, that's right, I actually upgraded the stream a lot. And I, put like mixers and lights and cameras and stuff. And Poli says, hey, thanks for that feedback, Avio. Anyway, I'm sticking with Brandon Ziola. Yeah, why not? Come on. I gotta roll too. Have a great show. Peace, man. Mike D2. Have a good one, Mike. Have a good one, Brandon. Which company did you buy your green screen? I got a $15 green screen from Amazon. That's literally a piece of green cloth. that I can hang around the back of my streaming space. That is like super simple to do because cloth can be wrapped and hung easily. So when I don't need it, I actually stow it away so it's not in the middle of the room. And people are always like, wow, you have such a wonderful green screen. And it's just like literally a green screen cloth. The trick to green screening though is good lighting. So I do have good lighting in here because the light needs to hit the green screen so that the green material is equally lit everywhere so that the green screening works really well, you know. And that's the key. The key is the light. It's not the green cloth, you know. And then I have a bunch of webcams, you know. This webcam here, that where you can see me from like behind, is on the recording booth that's behind me. And then the above is on the guest monitor on top. Hey Ken, how you doing? See? We called him. Here's Ken Tucker, world famous artist and label manager of St. Jerome Music. Do you have a place to buy merch? I love that hat. Yes, I do. Just go to recordlabelboss.com or go to, if you want the Avio merch, go to avio.com. Just like go to like AVIIIO.com. You know, just like this and then .com. Literally, it's not. And then you're on my page, and then you can like watch my videos, subscribe to the newsletter, buy the merch, support, donate, Patreon, you know, all that stuff. And that would be greatly appreciated, E to the G. Okay. I'm gonna say no to this one. Decent effort. Okay, track that remains a bit simple in structure and instruments. All the best and cheers. Potential exists. Okay. You're welcome, E to the G. And you should totally go to recordlabelboss.com and like follow me so that you get alerted whenever we stream. We actually stream Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 2000 Central European Time. 3 times a week. I've been doing this 3 times a week since August. Oh my god. I don't even know how many shows I did. I don't know. I record them all, but I haven't counted. But it's a lot. It's a lot. 3 shows a week. You know? Oh man. My water bottle. I don't have my water bottle here. Catering, if you hear this, I'd like totally like my water bottle. Not sure anybody's watching this in the studio. I could yell. But you know, the problem when you're sitting in the studio is if you yell for people, they tend to not hear you. Okay, AKJ USA Bubble Beats. 90s rock. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm gonna say no. It's not bad. Decent effort. Song with some potential and cool parts like vocals and others, but could be improved in melodics. All the best and cheers. And I considered actually getting some kind of voice detection thingy so I don't have to type, but instead just say something and then the computer writes it for me. I'm not sure how that would work on Windows. Because my streaming PC is a Windows PC, you know.
Now, baby, it's been a long time since you told me what's on your mind, and I ask you. You say everything is fine, but I know ya. I can see it in your eyes. If there's an issue, then I need to know. If you got some resentment, well, baby, just say so. But please, please, please don't go. No, 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 please, please.
Okay, that's not so bad, is it? Brooke August.
When you hold me, it doesn't feel the same when you kiss me.
Yeah, I like it.
Such a bitter taste. Where's your love?
And Empire 9 says I haven't heard a single weird song today. Yeah, me neither.
Can't fool me.
All of it was either
It's written on your face. If there's an
like
issue,
average
then
or
I
better.
need to know. If you got some resentment, well, baby, just say so. Please, please, please.
Yeah.
Go. No, 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 no. Please, please, please don't go, go, go.
Yep. Na 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 na.
Tell me something,
Na 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 na. Okay.
now if there's an issue, then I
Okay, Brooke. Second round for you, Brooke, if you're watching. Probably not, but still. A lot of artists watch their review later, you know, on YouTube and stuff. And I've had some shows really kind of like blowing up because all the fans of that artist then came to the show and watched the review. So if you're watching this, Brooke, that was pretty good. Passed you in the second round. And this is Two Wise versus 6X Love. Lots of auto-tune there.
I know life ain't been so nice to you. Let me take a ride with you. I can never lie to you. Me, I make time for you. I know life ain't been so nice to you. Let me take a ride with you. I can never lie to you.
It's boring and heavily auto-tuned. Decent effort. Fairly heavily auto-tuned. Music is okay, but remains basic, and the song keeps little interest. All the best and cheers. Don't know. Wasn't much there. The very simple song. It's like when the melodic content of a song is like accumulatable in 4 seconds, then it's usually not a good song. But like Empire said, you know, we haven't heard anything weird or like super bad today. So that is interesting. certainly. Yeah, but this is gonna be a no. Same as the last one, essentially. Decent effort. Strong auto tune that messes with vocal melodics. Basic song melodics and somewhat grab bag structure. Well produced. All the best and cheers. Always interesting too. And now we got singer-songwriter from Great Britain, Color Shop. You can always see what's playing right here. I'm aware that not everybody can read that, but if you want to go to twitch.tv/recordlabelboss, you'll be able to read it and you'll be able to chat.
We know that's a lie, 'cause you see me through, you see me through, and all I want is to be free from all the stuff.
That was a good, nice switch up. Not sure I'm sold on the vocals.
Save me from myself, dear friend.
Nah.
Sunday afternoon with you, love
I'm gonna have to text for water.
Contemplating our life today.
Gonna have to text for water.
Everyone is trying so hard to pretend.
It's like nobody hears me. I could die in this studio and nobody would hear me. Water bottle fliss.
Without somebody teaching us about the secret of life on earth, and I came by.
Okay, I'm gonna second round and let you vote on it. And this is Eastwood Hayes from Austria. Kingdom.
I see her sitting on the windowsill, gazing.
Horrible panning problem. There's a bunch of instruments that are only in my left ear and a bunch of instruments that are only in my right ear, and I really hate that.
She always finds what I cannot see.
I forgot my bottle. I filled it and then I forgot it. Thank you.
My mind is full of shady things, but then
Oh, the cat's coming in. Oh, hey boy. Come here, come here.
her smile takes me a million miles away.
Good boy. Is he gonna come?
Away from all that once was near.
We almost had an appearance of Ringo Starr the Label Cat.
He's a king.
Okay, nope, he's not up for it. Sorry guys, no cat. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Second round I did. Okay, so I got my water. I almost got a cat to appear. He's been scared on going live, you know, about going live. He was live like once or twice. Sam Lambeth. Okay. It's very hot in here because of all the lights. And that's the reason why this green screen works so well. But it also makes it hot. And since I'm not in, news or something, I actually get to drink and refresh a bit. Can't imagine how the newscasters do it when they do live things that are very long. Like election coverage or something where he's sitting there all day, But they have ad breaks, which I don't, because I actually cast 3 hours straight, Because I think that every time they have an ad break, they If any of you works in television, let me know. No. Decent effort. Okay, track with okay. Vocals that are improvable in parts. Melodics are okay. Song seems cramped at times. All the best, and something isn't working in this song. I think what a lot of people do is they just add some kind of perpetually going background element in order to make the song sound fuller, but then it just sounds crammed and chaotic, like a or something in the background, almost like a drone, Right. A drone is a note that just keeps going. It's Ayo. Come on, man. Bless a man, bless a man. Bring me sunshine. When me not see no starlight and no moon, I bring me light. Ooh, I've been waiting for some time. And the other day, somebody said to me that I look like that owner of UFC. What's his name? Something. So I looked him up. And I do look like a little bit like him, and he's almost my age and everything. So it's very interesting. Yeah, I don't like the music on this one. Dana White, that's right. That's what they said, George the Goat. Yeah. And I actually didn't know the guy, because even though I did martial arts when I was younger, I'm not haven't been into it for a while, and I don't watch UFC. Out here in this guy is catching illegal streamers. Yeah. And it's funny what people think, Decent effort. Okay, track that remains very basic in melodic content and music. Vocals are average. All the best and cheers. All right. Yeah, so I read about the UFC and the story about it and how its ups and downs and stuff, and how he bought it when it was completely broke, and then in the middle part it kind of also went broke, and now it's up again. Interesting, I don't really think anybody would mistake us for each other, though. George says, "Now you don't look like him unless you think all white people look this." Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah. Because, I mean, I can see where it is. You know, we're both guys that have, like, short hair, white hair, that have a little bit of a thicker neck and a more roundish face. So, you know, some basic features are the same, but you would, like, never mistake us for each other when we're standing next to each other. But, you know, yeah, George, you're right, you know. Somebody that thinks all white people look alike would say that. But it's the same. I know a lot of people that say that are white, not necessarily Americans, but Europeans that say, you know, they have a difficulty telling Asian or black people apart. And I think it's because people aren't trained for the features or something like that. I don't know. Okay, no. This song is going to be a no. But I mean, I don't live around an incredible amount of black people, and I don't have any problems telling them apart. So I don't know. Just checking my phones here. People are always calling me in. Because I have so many American artists, so the whole day I'm working and everything is good. Nobody calls me. And then as soon as I start streaming, everybody's like, hey, you got time now? Because they're waking up, you know? Time for more hydrate. Oh, Scotty actually redeemed a hydrate. Very good. And I have an AC, but I don't have a hole. You know? To stick the thing out. And since I don't know if I'm gonna keep the studio in this room, I'm not sure if I should make a hole in the wall or not. Now I have a pretty good AC block. But I'm not entirely convinced I should make a hole here. Because this room in the house is really small, and I've been trying to convince my better half to let me move the studio into a bigger room. So we'll see. It's a bit, I don't know, something rubs me wrong on this one. Certainly not bad either. Decent effort. Okay, track that is well made, but something some elements seem out of place or flow. All the best and cheers. So yeah, European houses typically don't have AC. So you need to refit it, like when you move in. And then of course you don't want to go ahead and start making holes in every room of your house. Because you have winter, where it gets really, really cold. And if you're making a hole, that creates a heat bridge. And then water will condensate in that hole. And then your walls will be, you know, catch water from the inside. So that these things are... If you live in America, it doesn't really matter. You just make a hole and you're done, you know. But when you live here, without weather conditions, making a hole in your wall is not always the best idea.
But you see the vision. Let me be your pippin'. Life's a game, but it ain't a scrimmage. Cook you all of your favorite dishes. Got ambitions, the mission's riches. It's addiction come to fruition. A magician, I feel in prison. Got suspicion, you limited edition. Using my love for you like it's ammunition. Wholesome when I'm with you, swear it's so nutritious. Swear she's the one for me. Swear that she's all I need. Swear that if I couldn't be
Nope.
with you, then I'd rather
Wrong key, I guess.
be 6 feet.
Decent effort.
She's the one for
Song is okay, but some elements are a bit out of sync, and the vocals seem to be wrongly keyed in places. All the best and cheers.
I swear she is the
I'm down, and I'm not sorry, that's the way it goes. You can walk freely, I'm overdose. And you can crowd the phone when I miss you anymore.
What is she singing?
Shadows, feeling early with my walls.
I really don't know what she's singing.
Now let go. So you can take back your rule, you can fool me.
Paper Yoru? What?
You can run it back.
Sometimes I don't understand.
Your best, and I tell you I move on. So goodbye for now and forever. Yeah, I miss you, but those days are gone. And I cry
And Repulsive Maximum says that I look great. Thank you very much, Repulsive. That is so nice of you.
was that I broke your heart. Oh well, that's a shame. What comes around really goes around. I'm sure it feels really weird to know because in
Weird. Weird. It's a sweet girl.
you really thought that you were all there.
She's a sweet girl, but you know. That's VIP talk there. Yeah, something. Nah, it isn't. It's a Reddit. The only thing we're not gathering is Reddit because it kind of like works differently. And we're currently trying to incorporate Reddit and TikTok and Instagram. So it's a bit of a technical challenge still. But eventually it's gonna happen, you know. I just didn't get around to doing it. I'm still looking for a service that can consistently deliver to Instagram live stream and TikTok live stream. And I'm trying various services, but they don't seem to be working that great. And it's a thing, you know, to where Instagram and TikTok don't really want you to stream. They want you to go live on your camera, you know. So they have exclusivity of the content. So yeah. Some technical solutions are always up. Tokyo Skinny Boys.
That's how I feel. Don't you like what I'm saying? The beat is real. Can you feel the rhythm playing? That's how I feel.
Let's listen a little bit.
Shout and grab you. The groove is real.
How you doing, Arbitrator, by the way? I think I didn't say hi to you, did I? No, because you weren't talking before. That's why. Hey, Arby, how you doing? Yeah, it's good bar music, but... Doing okay, that's good. Okay is good. Good is okay. Yeah, it's really not bad, like a lot of stuff today. So crazy. Tokyo Skinny Boys again. But I would give them like a 7, maybe? They're missing that last part that really makes things interesting, you know? In recorded music, you want to have things that pop, things that stand out, you know? Where people go like, ooh, you know? Not necessarily the music that you would like to hear while you're eating a dinner with your wife in a restaurant, you know? Yeah, a lot of them are. Again, not bad, you know. Prithvi Sai from India. Hello, sir. We are from the tech hotline. And we want to inspect your computer, sir. Please give us now credit card information. We should do like a I am not a scammer track. Hello, sir. I am not a scammer. Hello, sir. I am not a scammer. I'm always watching Kid Bonga, you know, because he's also here on Twitch. And he's really funny. With his scamming things, you know. Oh, he's streaming right now. Look, he's got like 10k viewers. Maybe I should also do like exposing scammers instead of this whole music thing. Oh man. Tim the Tat Man has 40k viewers playing Call of Duty Warzone. That is just so sad. And who else is on here? My friend René Luengo is casting with 2 viewers. Insomniac TV with a K. Beatport with a K. It's actually not so bad. Yeah. First Indian dude I'm second rounding. Not so bad. And India is an interesting market. I just never had anybody that I would, you know, give an okay to be on label. Okay, there's your Weird Wednesday submission right here. I think. Nothing fits. The key doesn't fit. The sync doesn't fit. The rhythm, nothing. Yep. There you go. That is Weird Wednesday for you. Nothing fits. Yeah. So happy. So happy we found our song. Da, 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 da. Yeah. That's it. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Just hit those random notes. Good. See, now I can say Weird Wednesday was actually successful. We found something that was sufficiently weird enough. Even though we have 8 in the second round, it's going to be a nightmare.
You could tell me the grass was blue, I would believe you.
I would believe you.
You could tell me the story was true, I would believe you. Whether it's truth or lies, what you say is priceless in my eyes. You could tell me the grass was blue.
Okay, go with the drop, my friend.
Love has got me mesmerized.
3, 2, 1, go. Nope, he's gonna build some more. Not so bad. Not totally bad, no. Nah. Too random. Not bad though. Olivia White, Call It Love.
I don't hate you. Instead, I search my body for places you didn't touch. Did I forget to tell you? Pull my hair too hard, you watch it fall
Come
out
on.
in your hand. You see right through. Shaking hands that never should have had to.
Disjointed percussives.
Just know that I blame you.
Why?
You're at home all on your
Nobody
own,
knows
so
why?
high that you can't stand. But why didn't I just sit back?
I'm starting to skip.
You called it love.
Bit too noisy. Too many elements. If you stack too many elements that don't fit, the track becomes noisy. Xouts.
I'm alone in the
Ukraine.
dark, can I be where you
And I got
are?
that one Ukrainian girl, by the way, that everybody liked.
Gone from the start, I need
We
to
have an appointment next on the 1st of March. For some reason, they
Gave you my trust, but
chose
you
an
treated me
appointment
like
a
I
month from
couldn't
now.
see.
But, you know, so it's going to be interesting.
But I know that I'll never be the girl that you need. You need.
In case you're wondering, I'm doing approximately 6 interviews every week. And those take about anywhere between 1 and 3 hours. Because I like to talk with people and get them, you know. And I have a rundown here somewhere that I made today because I was like, where is it? There you go. 30,000 requests, 6,000 reviews, 300 interviews, and 30 signed people. So out of 1,000 people that want to get reviewed by us, we sign 1. So the ratio is pretty much through the whole, you know, process 1,000 to 1. And that is insane. And I would like to review more people. But sadly, we can't. But we're working on the capacity to do that. And give more people a chance to be heard, you know. Too boring. So 1 out of every 1,000 people gets... That is crazy. Because statistically that means you'll have to like submit 1,000 songs to be taken. I would never make it past my process, you know. Nah, I probably would. My music is actually not so bad. but it's crazy. Okay, this is kind of like a bit of random stuff. Yeah, it sounds like the sprinkler. Oh my god, he's got a sprinkler in the background. Nope. This is a remix. Nope. Okay. Just a pure acoustic guitar?
Started playing guitar when I was 11. Back then.
Nope. That's hard rock from Russia. Not bad. Waste very little time with intro, that's okay. Oh, Lisa is asking, what are you looking for, originality or commercial sound for your artists you design? Actually, both. You need to be commercially viable, otherwise we cannot sell your music, and then it defeats the point of being on a label. Because the reason why you're on a label is so they can sell your music and monetize your art to generate money and income for you. So if you're not commercially usable, there's really no point. And then among the people that are commercially usable, originality is then important. But commercial usability is definitely the number one. See, these guys are really not bad. I'm just not sure that there's a market. I'll save them. Because, you know, the reality is that if nobody wants to hear your music, difficult. And specifically if nobody wants to pay for your music, you know. And since we get so many submissions, the bar is actually pretty high. You need to come out of the gate, out of self-production, pretty much to the point to where you can be put on a commercial album immediately. And if you're not there yet, then it's the chance that you're gonna get signed or with Count Zero Records, very slim. Because we just get enough people that are good enough to put them like on a record immediately. Yeah, it's not bad, but no. Alrighty. Okay, that was the first round of Record Label Boss on Wednesday. Alrighty, we're gonna relax a little bit. We're gonna breathe and do some exercises here on Record Label Boss, the world's #1 independent music review show. And then we're gonna drink some water. And then we're gonna look forward to round number 2. And today we have 9. Oh my god, that is a lot. I don't think I've ever had double digit. Maybe I once had a show where I had 80 submissions. Oh, because that was like a 2-day show or something. But yeah. 9 pieces. Okay. We're gonna see how many of them are gonna be great. I think probably 50% of them will pass, and then 4 invites will go out today. And that will be the one of the more productive Wednesdays, I would say. Because usually on Wednesday there's like 1 or 2 invites. But today I think it's going to be at least 4 to 5. So if you want to, submit some material or know anything about me, go to recordlabelboss.com and you'll see everything that you want to see there. Alrighty. Whoosh. And that transition is a little bit hard. That transition isn't meant to be, while the song is still playing. All right, let's have a look. King C is the first one. Oh, can you? Nah, you can't read anything here. Too small. But ideally, you should have the ability to make, I don't know, an income of about 30,000 a year before you go to a label and ask for a signing. It's just it doesn't happen a lot. Most people go and they have like no income and no fans, nothing. My head's in the clouds, so that mean my mind blown. Baby, don't need shit, cause girl got her own. I'm a king, you my queen, baby, here's your throne. Never gotta question loyalty, it's always shown. So let your dog roam, cause I know my way home. Couldn't wait to get you like a fresh pair of foams. All up in that body like a nigga came home. My search over now, X out, Google Chrome. Okay, I'm gonna check out some more stuff. Let's see if I can find something. Oh yeah, he's got like a whole album. Wow, interesting. King C. Never heard of him. I'm the cook machine up early in the morning, sipping coffee like it's lean here. Fuck a bitch. That was an old school track. David Banner, cock them hammers, leave you red like rock. Another old school track. It's something for you, but it's nothing for me. It's lonely than top, I'm walking the a weak track. Free. Knocks at the door, landlord, the rent's late. Come up with the bread or a nigga got escape. Too much auto-tune? So I'ma leave you and give you time to reminisce about the to protect you and I. Okay, that album's pretty old school. Plenty champagne, so I stay pissy. Keep ratchet nigga like mechanics is with me. Couple nasty girls, 2 Janice is with me. Fat pearl tongue got some plans with me. And she got the wop, she got plans with me. Keep the window shop nigga, fuck 50. And she kinda perker got the Zans with me. I think my camera froze there for a second. Taste in my cup, so I stay sipping. Mad keys and foreigns, now I stay with it. Bands in my pocket, so I stay spending. My outfit on trip. Check my neck, my wrist. Told you watch your steps. Can't promise you won't slip. My lifestyle on trip. Top peeled off the whip. And the camera's been freezing. It's been doing that ever since I put it to 60 frames. I think it has to do something with the hub that it's connected to. Because obviously at 60 frames a second there's a lot more data transferred and then kind of like messes up, So I'm gonna have to find a solution for that. Okay, what am I gonna do with King C? I'm not entirely sure. Damn it.
So let your dog roam, cause I know my way home. Couldn't wait to get you like a fresh pair of foams. All up in that body like a nigga came home. My search over now, X out, Google Chrome. You the one I want, you the...
Yeah, I think it's okay. I think this is actually one of his better tracks. Yeah, same thing, RB. The consistency is what I'm worried about, you know? But people do make progress, so... Scotty says, power management settings in device manager, uncheck allow computer to put this device to sleep or something like that. Oh, that's a good idea. I'll check that. And like put everything to always on and never turn anything off. Hey, Voices Chris, how you doing, my man? Hope your week is going well. Yeah, it is. It's going reasonably well for being Corona and everything. Everything is kind of like going our way at the moment with artists, with growth. I'm actually pretty happy, you know? So we had some ups and downs, you know, this year, last year, but it's going reasonably well. Cool song. Hope your channel is doing well as well, by the way. Thanks always for stopping by. And if you guys want to check out Voices Chris's channel, just go ahead and do that when I'm not on. Send us an email to countzerorecords.com. Always learning it. That's nice. That's nice of you to say. Okay, yeah, and the consistency with King C here is a bit of an issue, but I don't know. I'm willing to give it a try. Cool song, our review panel liked. All the best and cheers. What are your thoughts on DistroKid? My thoughts on DIY distribution are as follows. If you have to, use it. But if you somehow can, don't. Because it's just not very good. DistroKid and others mostly distribute you only to the largest outlets and nowhere else. And artists tend to be kind of like uninformed about the fact that there's many outlets in the world that are really important for you. And DistroKid and others just literally distribute to the very few that seem to be the most important to American people. Thereby hindering your career quite significantly because they're ignoring anything outside of the US pretty profoundly. And, I mean, you can make a career of being big in Japan, you know? Big in Japan, all right. You know?
Shout out WO Visuals, you know I've been rocking with the kid.
So it's like a poor man's distribution. And when you're just starting out, it's alright. But as soon as you can get actual distribution, that will be totally great for you. A white dude with a gun in his hand. Let's watch the video. Let us watch the video together, shall we? Oh, pussy. Oh my god, I have to watch this from the beginning. It's gonna be too funny. Oh wow. So gangsta.
Damn, Spancy.
I'm immediately very afraid of this of this roundish person. Why, oh why do you have to be so fake?
gangsters throwing dirt on my name. Stand behind what I say, dog, I ain't showing no shame. Don't fuck with most cause we ain't built the same. Fuck what you claim, cause my homies got good aim. And they shooting shit just like Dame.
They got good aim, yeah. That's why you're putting your gun in your pocket. Only extremely stupid people and people that have never handled a pistol would put the pistol with the barrel down into their trouser pocket. And while you see it done a lot in movies and done by stupid people, you should never carry a pistol or any kind of firearm outside of a holster. That's what they're for. Okay. I'm gonna say no to this. It's a little bit too much for me. Decent effort. Okay, track with some okay melodics and average vocals. Bit thick on the gangster. Okay, gangster trip. All of the best and cheers, you know. So is his homies behind him gonna drop some words? No, they're just gesticulating. Spill it, gangsta. Yeah. And Apotheosis says he's probably never held a real gun. Guns look tough though, yeah. And I just talked to one of our prospective artists today who is currently serving in the Army National Guard in Kuwait, and we talked about our experiences in the Army as well, and how funny it is that, you know, people that actually have been in the Army, like I've been in the Austrian Army at the Light Infantry, can pretty much immediately find out if somebody knows anything about this stupid gun flexing and shit, you know? It's kind of easy to find out if people really know what they're talking about when they're talking about weapons and shooting and all this stuff. It's just like how people hold guns, you know? If they're holding it like it's a freaking teddy bear, you already know this guy, you know. But, you know, it's super cool to be with weapons, you know. All these weekend warriors with their fake fatigues. I hate these people. I'm from the United States, but thank you for your service. You're welcome. Thank you. Now, it was the Austrian Army. We are an ally of the United States, you know. We're kind of like best buddies with the States. Not a large country, but still. And the artist I was talking to was in the Army National Guard, you know. He's doing his part. That's the sad part. He actually can rap, but I find something more relatable, yeah? That's what I said to the guy too, and the guy that's in the Army isn't rapping about the Army or guns or anything like that. He's actually rapping about completely unrelated things that are actually pretty smart. So I think it's the people that don't really have any connection to violence, the Army, the police services, or doing something for society, or even being a gangster, that want to be that so hard, you know? Because they have impressions of this kind of service that are just not realistic, you know? Like what you see in a movie, you know? And that's just not how it is, really. So thank you, Apotheosis, for that. And I talked with him in length about where he wants to go with his art, and he has some interesting things, you know. But generally there's like a brotherhood of soldiers between people who have served anywhere, even in Russia, or people who are kind of like our antagonists. Talk to a Russian soldier, the stories that they tell you about the military, it's freaking hilarious. And you probably have more in common with a Russian soldier than with these gun-toting wannabe militia morons. You know? Because both of you understand that you're serving your country and you're doing what's necessary to protect it. And that means listening to people and doing the right thing and all these things, you know. That's exactly what militia people are against. They're like, I'm all for freedom. But they're not really for freedom. They're for freaking anarchy. And then they say they're against anarchy, but they're actually propelling anarchy. Okay, I'm gonna stop now. That wasn't so bad. Okay, it was just more song from Calvin Ryan. I have thoughts about literally everything, you know. Whenever I'm on here, I could be talking about economy, cryptocurrency, the army, guns. I don't know. It's a little bit of a talk about everything show.
You're mad at you and I don't know why. I'm the one who fucked up, you're the one who tried. Now you gave up, we don't talk you. While I take over the world, call me Caesar.
No. See, consistency again. A VO variety show, right?
Just take it off, undress. You've had a long day, girl, let me help you stress. You had too much on your mind, let me press rewind. Let me stop time, I can take the pain away. Clear your state of mind.
It is a variety show, you know. I just talk about everything that kind of like comes to my mind.
Want somebody, yeah. You've been on your knees for too long.
Okay, no consistency in this guy's stuff. He's not bad, but he's not there yet. Like, decent effort, pretty cool song. Would like to hear future material. All the best and cheers. And that is the problem. A lot of people just make 2, 3, 4 songs and then they quit, you know, because they don't immediately catch on. Some improvements possible throughout. I was happy though when I left the army. Not kidding you. Because it was too boring. It was mostly standing around and doing stupid shit. It wasn't like super exciting. Like guarding stuff and patrolling stuff and I don't know. I'm a little bit too hyperactive for that. Yeah, everybody here has to be. And you can choose. You can either come in for a shorter term and then go back and be like in the National Guard, or you can do all of your service in one and then you're in longer, and I did that. So I stayed for pretty much a year. But everybody has to do it unless you have like physical disabilities or something, or mental disabilities. So everybody here is a military man, which is good because it teaches you how to handle a gun, what to do, what not to do, You know, it kind of like gives you a little bit of a perspective. And it helps young boys to not be so, I don't know. But many times they say, you know, you enter as a boy and you leave as a man. And I never thought it would be true, but it was actually true when I looked at the people as they went into the army. And then a year later, what came out, it changed them a lot. You know, some of them learned teamwork, humility, some life skills, driving, using a gun, camping outside, not dying in the winter. So there's a whole lot of things they learned that they're gonna have for the rest of their lives that they didn't think they needed, you know? And a lot of them were just total jerks going into the army. And what happened there was they stopped being jerks. Because if you were being a jerk and you kind of like created trouble for your group or your platoon, people would not be happy with you. So you would be relentlessly picked on by other people if you were like always trying to be the guy that, you know, doesn't carry his weight, doesn't do what everybody else does, and tries to skip everything. So when we had a vote in Austria to abandon mandatory service, I voted to keep it. And people said, oh my God, you had to go to the army and you vote to keep it? And I said, yeah, because I'm super convinced it's actually super beneficial for people. And they can give something back to the country that gives them a lot, you know? And so did 60% of the other Austrians. So the Austrians actually voted majority to keep mandatory service. Not necessarily because we're in a war and we need to fight people and stuff, but as a year of service to your country. Because you can also do the service in Austria, not in the army. You can go to the Red Cross or others. If you say, you know, I don't want to touch a gun or anything like that, you can do like a civil service as well. And when they asked me, do you want to do civil service or military? I was like, yeah, military. And they were really happy, you know. They're like, oh, good, super. You know, because so many guys are now like, yeah, I don't want to. And they're like, you don't have any problems with guns? I'm like, nope, don't have any problems with guns, no problem whatsoever. Looking forward to shooting them. I have a problem with war and killing people. That's not so cool. And they said, yeah, that's a good attitude to have. You shouldn't have a problem with guns, but you should have a problem with using them without much thinking, you know. So that's actually pretty cool. Everything was good. It is a pretty chill song, isn't it? And I still have my Edelweiss and my rank insignia and everything. Gotta dig for it one day. RB says, interesting, but yes, it's a good thing that everybody can say they served for country. Yeah. And Irina says, no guns. Yeah, I'm totally for no guns. If nobody had guns, we would all be better off. I want to hear more from Matt Manser. That was a pretty chill song. Ambient house tech producer from London, currently unsigned. Yeah, let's hear some more from Matt. By the way, I think that service should include women. I think everybody should do a service year for their country in whatever capacity they can, you know. Not everybody needs to go to the army or something, you know. You can do community service or something. Why not, you know? Have all the young people do one service year. I think it's a great idea. Seriously. And a lot of them would learn a lot about themselves and maybe would stay, you know? maybe in the Red Cross or in other public service because they like it. And Austria is the country, is like number 16 in gun ownership. So comparatively, Austria still has a lot of guns. Like a lot. But we don't have anywhere near as much gun crime as the Americans have. That is like insane. Yeah, you just got off the phone. Wow. That's great, Ken. Next thing you tell me, you just got off the crapper. Cool song. Send us more if you have it. Also send an email to and we have a chat. All the best and cheers. We're gonna see what this guy got. Unfortunately, over here it's shoot first, ask questions later. Yeah, that is horrible, you know. Very unfortunate. Over here it's mostly, you know, if you're in the army you have a gun, if you're in the police you have a gun, if you're a hunter you have a gun, but other than that, I don't know. And everybody's really excited when they go to the army because they get to use an assault rifle, because assault rifles are like strictly forbidden here. Because you don't need an assault rifle to shoot a deer, you know? Oh, that was Brooke August. Yeah, she's good. Yeah, she's great. See, this is what I'm talking about.
When you hold me, it doesn't feel the same when you kiss me. It's such a bitter taste. Where's your loving? Or do you give it all away? You can't fool me. It's written on your face. If there's an issue, then I need to know.
Yeah, good voice, good production. There's like...
Well, baby, just say so. Please, please, please don't go. No, 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 no. Please, please, please don't go, go, go. Tell me something, baby, yeah. Now if there's an issue, then I need to know. You say that you love me, but it feels so damn cold. Please, baby, never go, baby.
Yeah. I would have some ideas for her, but you know, that is pretty good. I would rate that an 8, you know. So there you go. 9 all day. Yeah. Good. 8, 8.5, 9, I don't know. But it's definitely something you can take and release tomorrow. There, you know, I would still work on it. I would still talk to her. Can you, you know, do this or this, give it a bit polish if that's possible. But that is what we're looking for, you know, artists that are ready to go. You know, I got an album and everything's like a 8.5 or a 9. That's what you want as a label, you know, somebody that you don't even have to develop in order to get there, but they're already there, you know. So, so that was easy. That was an easy decision, you know. You ready to go big? You are already big, Ken.
Winter's walking in again, bringing all the heavy coats, and those rainy days are back again. While I try my best not to be carried away, but those who run and rush to get their train, and I'm surprised to see you. And we know that's a lie, 'cause you see me through, you see me through. And all I want is to be free from all those thoughts inside of me that say
I like that switch up. That switch up was actually what got me into this song.
run in circles back again until another year ends. I can't anymore. Save me from myself, dear friend.
Okay, some parts I really like about this song, some not so much. Let's listen to some other material. Always ready to listen to other material.
Please don't bother. Each time I felt this way. So come
All sounds very similar, which is bad.
to see
Yeah, it's very, very singer-songwriter.
your spark.
Ha.
Go with a
Come on.
all around, and I'm looking for.
There's not enough interesting elements, but he did get better.
Again, let me show you how it's done. Let me show you how. Let me show you how it's done. So come and show me now.
Ah,
'Cause I feel somehow you still.
I don't know. I'm torn. What do you guys think?
The winter's walking in again, bringing all the heavy
Yeah,
coats.
needs more dynamic and
those rainy
variation. Yep.
days are back again.
That's right.
While I try my best not to be carried away, but those who run and rush to get their train, and I'm surprised to see you. And we know that's a lie, 'cause you see me through.
Yeah,
See me
he nailed that.
through. And all I want is to be free from all those thoughts inside of me that say, reach for more.
Yeah. This part is good.
And circles back again.
Look, I would start this song here.
We know it's a lie, 'cause you get through. And all I want is you see me through.
I would
You see me 'cause you see
I would start the song this way.
me through. You see me through. And all I want is to be free from all those thoughts.
Because the first 50 seconds are kind of useless.
Reach for more. Run in circles back again until another year ends. I can't friend.
And now it's okay that he goes down a bit.
Of a life, a dream to be so. The secret of me another year and be
And then I would shorten this part and go to the chorus earlier.
you see me through. And all I
And this way you could actually fit 3 choruses into the song instead of the 2. Because what he's doing is he has very long verses and he runs a 2-chorus song. If you have a catchy chorus like that, why are you running it twice? Don't understand that.
want is to be free from all the stuff inside of me that say reach for more. Run in circles back again until another year ends.
Okay, I'm going to talk with him. I don't know. I feel he can do better. I feel he can do... if he can do catchy choruses... it's the only catchy chorus in his stuff, but... we'll see. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a guidance needed. I'm going to stick him with you and Matt. That's what I'm going to do if he joins. Cool song. We liked the chorus a lot, but the excessive verses part was... But the verses part was too long. Send us an email to... And then we'll see what he says, you know? Because a lot of people are like, they completely freak out when they tell them something is wrong. And if they do, I don't take them. Because if you flip out if somebody says something about your music, then you shouldn't be on a label. Because that's the whole point of being on a label, so that I can tell you what to do. But, you know. And here's Eastwood Hayes from Austria. It's like telling them they have an ugly baby. That's a very good comparison. They're deeply offended, yeah. Okay, they're from Austria and it's pretty good, and they write a note, they wrote a nice message. So I'm gonna say cool Song. Schickt uns doch eine E-Mail an countzerorecords.com und wir können uns mal unterhalten. Alles Liebe und Papa. You know, it's always easier. I said this many times, but it's always easier to work with local artists, so that's a plus. Here's that Indian dude. The first Indian dude I'm seriously considering. It's templatey, but still. Yeah, it's Hindi Hub. Yeah. No, it's Hindi M. It's Hindi M. But so far he hasn't made a mistake, you know? Yeah. He's knocking it out, you know? Okay, some more music. He says he's been producing for a few years. Gonna see what's up. He's more on the techno side of things here. Okay, I see what he was trying to do there, but he kind of failed. Wasn't that good? Festival. Okay, I'm gonna go on his SoundCloud. Praviti Sai. Okay. Certainly not for the looks. Mumba Bass. Okay. I'm skipping. Yeah, a lot of times you hear progression. And that seems to be his most favorite track. There's like a whole bunch of people commenting on it. Let's hear that. It's a year old. I'm skipping. Okay. With a singer? With this girl?
It's just sad. Sugar, you make my soul complete. Rapture tastes so sweet.
What? No. Yeah. Yeah. But he's got a lot, you know. Yeah. A lot of the stuff on SoundCloud is remixes, you know. Okay, so 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago. Okay, 4 years ago. Let's listen to 4 years ago. Okay.
Turn it up and make it bang.
Okay, another remix. Nope. Okay, so the totality of the work is actually progressive. I can definitely say, yeah, it's all the same person. He's got like a whole lot of stuff on here. It's like this dude who makes like Indian electronic music. I think I want to talk to him because that is actually something I'm looking for. Plus, he's been making music for 4 years, making very little headway, but there is artistic progression. And let's listen to his last one here. Yeah, the remix. Yeah, you could always go with the remixes, but it doesn't really say anything about the artist. That's okay. I need some Indians, and all of the Indian stuff I usually get is so horrible. So this is actually cool song. Check your other material too. To branch out into Indian EDM is a good business decision because India is freaking huge and they're just now starting to listen to more westernized music. So I kind of like really want to get into that market, but you have to find an anchor. You have to find somebody who is at least a decent producer and artist, you know, that you can like kind of like start growing, kind of like K-Lek. I found in Japan, you know, K-Lek is like super talented, and now I finally have an anchor in Japan. And this guy, I don't know, maybe if he works another year, he could be like pretty good. So I would give him maybe, I don't know what I would give him, maybe a 7.5. But, you know, I like the style. It's sufficiently different. It's a market we're not in yet. I'll give him half a point for being the first Indian that doesn't send me total crap. Because all of the other stuff I got from India so far, like half a year of music from India, is mostly like under 6. And yeah, I can't wait to record with K. Yeah, that's right, you know. K is great, you know, technically great. And that's going to be epic. And K-Lek and Ken Tucker is going to be an epic freaking album. And a tour also. And K already has some traction in Japan. I think it's going to be great. And then we're going to do, you know, we're going to do Indian Dude and and Muty. Plus, anybody who works 40 years on his shit has already a up in my book. You know what I mean? Usually people are like, "This is my first song. I thought it was good." You know? But if I see somebody's been working consistently on his stuff since 40 years and it's been getting better, I'm a little bit less worried they're gonna, just say, "Yeah, I'm gonna quit music tomorrow." All right, now the Russian metal band.
I've been looking for good and evil, but it was just a waste of time. And consider my dreams were real, but it was just a cruel lie. I was searching for love and found one was weak and I didn't wait. We just walked the skies around, but when time passed, why did love turn into hate? I'm asking how to keep on loving.
All right, if you got any thoughts on Big Ben from Russia, please let me know. Yeah, it's really 80s, yeah.
Start this game for 1,000 times, never ending, illegalized. It seems like freedom till the end. Feels like I'm done and nothing left. And where is my dream? I'm asking how to keep on loving.
Okay, well, it's like 80s hair metal and Big Ben, no info. Come on. I'm gonna have to investigate you. Yeah. It's interesting. It's old school. It's different. We don't have a bio. All they have is a Gmail address. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Are free to keep our... What? These guys... Yeah, I'm not sure if... if this is sellable at all. It's like 80s metal, you know? Like Ken said, and I can't just really not find anything from these people. Big Ben. I'm just gonna Big Ben. No, not bang. Ban. Big Ben. Russia. Band. Yeah. Goes back to that question, would RLB sign Queen today? Probably not. Because they probably wouldn't be big anymore. Because that kind of music, you know, kids don't listen to that anymore. You'd have to find like old people to listen to that music. It would be a niche product nowadays. You know, just like many things, there's songs that are epic songs, you know, Grandmaster Flash, Don't Push Me, Don't Push Me, 'cause I'm close to the edge. Nobody would listen to that anymore. But back then it was a revolution. Scotty's not old. Scotty's a kid, you know. Who's going to listen to big band? Why can I not find anything about them? I'm going to say no for now. But I'm going to say would like to hear more. Not bad. Because, you know, that's kind of like what I feel. I feel it's not bad if they had more. We could maybe make like a reminiscent 80s rock album or something. Maybe it could be... That could be cool. Alrighty, I think we've done it. That was a few good invites. The singing girl was pretty good. The Indian dude, I think, is interesting. Some guys were okay. In its totality, it was quite a few submissions. Wednesday was interesting, I have to say. It wasn't weird at all. General quality today was actually pretty high. Probably one of the highest runs I've ever done. There was maybe, you know, a few songs that were horrible. Like that one song I said. But in total, I would have to say that today was actually pretty decent. It was pretty good. It wasn't weird at all. So, wow, you know. So, you know, stay with us and come again on Friday, 2000 Central European Time. It's gonna be an interesting show because Friday always is. I'm gonna try to set up TikTok and Instagram if I can until then. And 60 frames so far is working. I'm gonna do the technical tip from Scotty to like not turn it off thingy. Arbitrator says Wednesdays is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. Yes! And that was from Forrest Gump. And we're going to see each other on Friday. I'm pretty sure it's going to be really interesting. Maybe I'll have more stories about recent signings and everything. If you want to, go to recordlabelboss.com, check out my resources. And if you want to see our artists or where the people go after this show, go to countzerorecords.com and also join our Facebook page, which has been growing really well for some reason that I don't fully understand. So go to our Count Zero Records Facebook. That's really good. If you want to know about me, just go to avio.com or recordlabelboss.com. Check out some of our artists because that would be totally cool. Thank you so much for being on the show. You're really awesome. And I'll see you on Friday on Record Label Boss with your boy Avio. And see you then, and I love you all. And now I hit the button that ends the stream. Join us tomorrow. No, never mind. Join us tomorrow on Clubhouse. If you are in Clubhouse, you can join us tomorrow at 1900 CT for our Count Zero Records panel and at 2000 CT for our Record Label Boss panel. That's 1900 and 2000 Central European Time on Clubhouse. And if you don't have Clubhouse, join us on Friday at 2000 CT for Record Label Boss. Get your tickets right here. Good night.